Hello and welcome back to your therapy guide, a podcast created to help you navigate your therapy journey. I'm Dr. Yadegarfard, and in this episode, I'll do my best to answer the crucial question: why is setting goals so important in therapy? I want to talk about how we work together to set goals and how you can get started right now. Your therapy with me is going to be very goal oriented, and there is good reason for that. Goals give our work purpose and direction. Without a goal, it's like getting in a car and just driving. You might go somewhere, but you won't get to a specific destination. So let's talk about the two types of goals we set together. We'll set short-term goals and long-term goals. Think of long-term goal as your ultimate destination. It's the big picture of where you want to go in your life. Long-term goals give your life direction and purpose. They're about becoming the person you want to be. Short-term goals, on the other hand, are the small, manageable steps we take each week to move you toward that long-term destination. They are the daily practices and weekly actions that add up to big change. Now, here is a practical exercise you can do right now. Grab a pen and paper or open a note on your phone. First, let's think about your long-term goals. I want you to think about the kind of person you want to be a year from now, 2 years from now, or even 5 years from now. A great way to start is by asking yourself some powerful questions. Think about your life in different areas. For example, your psychological and emotional health. How would you like to feel? What emotional patterns would you like to have changed? Or your social life. What kind of relationships do you want to have? How do you want to feel in social situations? Or even your physical health, what changes would you like to make to your routine that supports your mental well-being? Also, you can think on your professional life or hobbies. What do you want to accomplish? What kind of professional or personal satisfaction would you like to feel? Don't worry about making them perfect. Just write down a few thoughts that come to mind. Once you have some ideas for your long-term goals, we can start to break them down into short-term goals. These are the small, actionable steps we can focus on in our sessions. A short-term goal should be specific and achievable. For each of the long-term goals you just wrote down, ask yourself, what is the smallest possible step I can take this week to move toward that goal? What is a specific skill I want to learn or practice in our upcoming sessions? What is one feeling or behavior I want to better understand this week? For example, if your long-term goal is to become a better, more emotionally present parent, partner, friend, or individual, a short-term goal could be, I want to be more aware of my emotional triggers when I'm with my children, partner, or friends. We would then work on skills to help you achieve that. Remember, the small victories you have with your short-term goals and what build the confidence and momentum you need to achieve your long-term goals. Thank you for joining me on this episode of your therapy guide. This short episode are designed to answer some of the most common questions my clients ask, and I encourage you to listen to other episodes to find answer to your questions. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and follow me on my social media channels so you don't miss any further episode. You can find all the links in the show notes. Until next time, take care.